Well, anyways, I am back with a review. It's been a hot month since my last review, but I am back with you and I, the Precure. I'm probably able to do every episode tonight, but I'll do some. But at least try to get to. There are currently 15 episodes. This is episode 10, so I've got 5 episodes left. I'm gonna get more. So I won't be able to get through all 6 tonight. I'm lazy. I apologize. It's like long my comments. It was a day reviews. Me doing my anime reviews. Don't know why I'm so lazy recently. So I'm determined to catch up everything tomorrow. So anyway, news and non-news have come out. New and not anime and non-anime news have come out since then. My last review. It's certainly non-anime thing. So we got more information on the Winx Club reboot that's coming out in October 2025 on Netflix. But interestingly, we had the translations. We of course at April. You can find them all on the official Winx Club YouTube channel now. And my opinion is not bad. I like the song. Not bad, but some choices I'm not a fan of. So yeah. I think I'll say that when I eventually review the Winx Club reboot. Speaking of which, we got some news about its release. As you know, as I just said, it releases in October worldwide on Netflix. Except they'll be seeing clips of it. Yes, it'll be in Italy in September, but it won't be airing just in Italy in September. I mean, it's been announced that it will release in the UK in September on CBBC, which is a children's channel based by the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. You know a lot of you probably more familiar with the BBC by now. Radio news article, they got a radio podcast, all that shit. And also more recently, they're more known for Doctor Who. As in more recently, because it's gonna follow in America, but not as popular as it is here. But it's quite funny for that one. I grew up with the Winx Club series. Yeah, probably don't know it, but I was introduced to Winx Club as it was aired on TV. I remember seeing the show as a kid. I actually watched it on CITV as a kid. That's where it aired. Oh, I actually do have the DVD. I recently bought a volume 1 DVD of Winx Club. And it's mentioned as it aired on Toonatic, which is a it's basically like a cartoon block where also by two people with a lot of skits and stuff in between in TV shows. This is like Toonatic, okay? I'm not going to explain it. I got the 4Kids dub. So, how is going to be turned to a UK based channel instead of being on the typical American channel that's released in all countries? It's kind of exciting. I won't be watching on TV itself. It's just exciting. See the CBBC. It's also going to be available on BBC iPlayer. So I don't know if it's going to be released on so most likely it's not going to be released on Netflix here. So this is going to be on BBC iPlayer. And it's going to have a lot more wider, broad appeal for UK audiences, since BBC iPlayer is a lot more free. Unless you have a TV license, you can watch content for free, no subscription. So, with a TV license, a lot of people will be able to watch Winx Club without paying a subscription fee. So that's cool. I'll definitely be checking it out when it comes out. I won't be watching it on TV, but see, I can't wait to see BBC release CBBC's YouTube channel release trailers for it. See how to describe it. So I plan to cover that. I'll do a lot about that topic. What other news is there? A lot more Shonen Jump announcements. we recently got the release date for the second part of Sakamoto Days. As you know, the anime has been infamous, but trailer for part 2 looks actually a lot better than the first part. Quality looks better. And this is on July 14th, 2025. I think it was 14th. So you could go to the comment super and you'll get notified once you click it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to it. Since I don't only focus on the Death Row Prisoners arc. Oh. Other stuff. We officially got a release date for Persona 5 The Phantom X. You don't know, Persona 5 The Phantom X was a mobile spin-off of Persona 5, which itself was a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei series by Atlas, which is based on a novel series called Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei by Aya Nishitani in the 1980s. Yeah, so just simplify a lot of that if you didn't know. Everyone knows what Persona is now, thanks to Persona 5. That's why it's been milked to death. But anyway, it's a sort of a non-canon spin-off. I'd say it's more non-canon for a lot of reasons. Timeline inconsistencies, characters' ages, etc. Especially can't take place after the events of the series, since the menopause was gone when it ended the game. So it's been bad translations online for quite a bit, but now we officially get a Western release date, and it's able to pre-register now on iOS, PC, and Android. It releases on June 26, 2025. So late next month, in a couple of weeks. Kyle, I'm excited for this. I was always a fan of Persona. I'm playing Persona quite a little bit. But may get back into that soon. And some rumors recently been going around that Persona is supposed to get a live action series or movie. That's just a rumor. It's not really confirmed. So I'm not saying it's actually happening. I'm saying rumor. I'm saying it's a rumor. So take out what you will. Here is it. Right. Anyway, that's one of the few news I'm doing now. Also, everything about a show called Monster LRG, which is a TV show created by, it's co-produced by three different companies. One of them is mainly Rainbow, founded by Engineer Starafi, and he directed the show. But it's based on a comic series, which I bought the first volume quite recently, and there it is, came today. I skimmed through it and see there was quite a few differences and some swapping around. So, I'll probably do a review of this on my comic book channel sometime in the future. But I think I'll do that once I'm more familiar with the TV show, what happens in the season, etc. I'll also do episodes to correspond. I'll also talk about the specific episodes on each chapter, on each issue. So, yeah, I really look forward to that if you subscribe to that channel. But for a cheap price too. It was only one episode, I bought the last one. Wow. It looks good. In fact, it's just about two of the people who worked on this comic, which are 4 people by the way, there are 4 people who worked on this. But two people who worked on it are actually the co-creators of Witch. The popular Italian comic book series published under Disney Italy, which Disney sued Rainbow, saying that Wizards Club was infringing on their copyright. A lot of Disney was very shitty. Once again, Disney Italy was very shitty at the time. in the US, but seems that Disney and Italy were a bunch of dicks. Making find their own creators, the book's own creators off of it. And now it's getting reboot without the creators any involved. And you can really see the witch likeness in some of it, with some of the art. I mean, it's all being different, but you can kind of see some elements with some designs. So, if you want to check the series out, you can watch the series on. You can watch the entire series on YouTube for free. All 52 episodes on seasons 1 and 2. Just as closely related to the Wiz Club account. So if you're already fan of Society Wiz Club official, go look on there. You'll find Monster Allergy, or just go buy the entire comic series. I was lucky these were released in English. I haven't talked about the episode yet. 11 minutes in, I haven't talked about it yet. I'm sorry, I just wanted to raise up some news and stuff. A bit more people. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's get to this review. Pardon me. So the episode opens up. The girls are visiting Tonica's, which is basically the branch office of the kingdom. As you can say, Tonica's house. Basically, he's here to basically remind them to tell them that they return all their miniature songs into a CD. It's clever they did this episode. They actually did release their character songs in all the CDs. So this is real. Toy's doing very more this season. I know it's just in this year. But mostly Toy just saw a 903 Magical Girl series that started airing quite recently. And just decided to compete against it. It's with their own Idol season. I think you and Idol Precure is definitely good so far. The characters are great, I love the designs. The animation is good sometimes. And the theme song, the villains, all kinds of things are good. So, after that, they're all pretty excited. As the next day hits, a season. Anyway, next day they are very excited. Coco though couldn't sleep because she was nervous. So yeah, Talga hasn't transformed. Because this happens off screen. Even though his recording studio, did they really need to transform just to sin? Okay, and guess Perrine puts some occasionally behind the scenes stuff. I'm serious, did they really need to transform just to sin? We need voices to be heard, so can they sin like regularly? Is it to help them get into character or something? I don't know. I really don't know. Well, Nana and Uta do a good job. There's on what the Precure attacks parts. Kogomara is fumbling hers. And well, yeah. Anyway, see, they managed to make it a CD. Oh, Kogo's in nervous. It feels like she failed. It's the next day at school. She ends up running to Uta's friend. Nico, I think her name was. You know, it was her little thing. She wasn't me Kyun as well. Since she met Kill Idol and stuff. Coco was basically selling herself short. So she's new at this, but she can learn to grow as a character, learn to be an idol. So anyway, later on, when they look at their new CD at Ultra's home, that's when Coco suggests they should do a handshake event. As Miko mentioned, she wants to meet them, and everyone in the fan club, wants to meet them as well. So yeah, do you know Tanako's open to do it? It is. I'm curious to see what his fairy form will actually look like in the future. Now our first arc seems to be doing pretty well. I say the first arc. The first arc usually ends when the power up debuts. We focus on the cures coming together, and then ending with the power up. And the next arc focus on the introduction of the mid-season cure. You know, to fill about. Yeah, specifying specific arcs. The first arc is the debut arcs. First arc is basically the debut stories for the Kills as they come together, learn to fight, transform this team. Then eventually learn the team attack into the first arc. The next arc focuses on building up the mid-season Cure. He's building up to their appearance, not a character specifically. Sometimes they pull a rabbit out of their ass. Basically, sometimes pull an ass pull and bring in a character we never met before. It's fine, unexpected. Fine, honestly, don't become a character. Regina. To this day, I'm still salty about that. But people still like Cure. People do like Cure's. Just the decision to change. I'm sorry, but why not just make Regina a Cure as well? Why not just make it a team of 6? Like, there was nothing that's stopping them. Like, there was nothing stopping them, actually. They think they think 6 a crowd? And so I smiled and have official mid-season Cure. And I'm saying, Cure is going to be a mysterious new Cure, while Regina could become a Cure herself. And the Ace helping them go before she reveals her identity. I think Ace should have been getting her identity more appealing until all the Cures learn to power up. Sorry, I went off topic again. Anyway. What was I? Yes. Anyway, it's decided they'll hold a handshake event. You know, back a little bit on base. Yeah, sure, Scarlet. I just love the villains of the season. They're just fun. And bad and wonderful Precure. Now, don't get me wrong. The 2 wolf villains and the gal's leadership, who's not gal, you get what I mean. They're good in their own right. And weren't entirely bad. We just have rage in them. It very well, that could be a compelling story as they learn to let go of their hatred. And it's just seemingly poorly executed. One more did have some good episodes, especially the episode of the dog death, because that really hit hard. And good on them for not making Young G for the end of the episode. So they wait till the next episode to actually delve into that and give her back to herself. It was actually a good move, and it's not rushed. I think I'll more say about Wonderful when I actually re-review it. But I'm going back for all the seasons about some new knowledge and stuff. See my opinions have changed or not. More hindsight on what's gonna happen, everything. So anyway, after that, the villains only knew about the handshake event. So Cutty says he's going. But he's also at the same time they're talking, he was just cutting his nails like purple the handshake event. He's just obviously become a fan. He's just saying he's doing it for research now. Sure. I just love these villains are just fun. After that, they got the handshake event. Kato also makes a cameo in the episode, but disappears after that. So yeah, the kills transform, yada yada, all transform, fully transform separately. I just soon as has done to pan out time, since they did not know what to do in a specific amount of time. Their transmission was that short. So my guess is the transmission was just done to pan out time. Is when they've done like that. Because really, it makes sense it was short and it makes sense it was two characters. But like seriously, some aspects like a lot of seasons do that. But at least when they're all together, they don't. Even if it does take a little long for the transmission, they don't do two. They don't separate them and keep them all together in a way. Oh well. So after that, the two. So the handshake, and Gogo's definitely nervous, and she's not doing too good. She's down, so seeing how Nana and Uta are doing well with theirs. Alright, she managed to record her song thanks to the college from the two. I actually forgot about that till just now. Earlier before the handshake event, she ended up running into a Melon Chow who big fancy Kyun. So yeah. Anyway, Koji's just there trying to resist the temptation of taking the Kira. Yeah, taking the energy and stuff. In the end, he couldn't resist. So ends up doing my own daughter, which makes one mark around her. Yeah, that's kind of become inconsistent recently. Like, if it's two, why is it being create one? And now it's one, create more. Etc. They're kind of making that inconsistent. Mostly because they did not want to create two masters. They don't add two people in the fucking episode to use. So yeah, the Kyo's Ballet. And Kokoro's being down, but yes, cheer her up and reassure her. They give her the confidence she needs. Mando managed to lure it into a trap and attack it, and Kyokyo pushes off her attack. Let's go. Shake event is back on. And Coco's now feeling a lot more confident. She's able to talk to her friends. It's a really good moment as the episode ends. Next episode, we finally get the power up, which will conclude the first arc. No, power up introductions obviously first arc enders. Major shake-up must happen for the end of the first story arc. I mean, Kamen Rider Super Sentai been doing that quite a bit now. As you come Rider, the first arc just focuses on one rider doing it alone. The second arc introduces our secondary rider and power up. First power up, third, fourth. The story progresses to the final arc where it's by the world. Third arc is just focused on getting more power up and stuff. Etc. You get my point. So yeah, Chokiri makes her official debut in the fight. See how strong she is. I'm gonna see how that battle goes in the next episode. And I apologize, it's been well, and it's been end up being long because the stuff we talked about earlier. You can skip through that stuff if you want to. I just want to be updated on what news has come out since the last video. So yeah, it's now late May, Monday, May 19th, 2025. So we in 2 weeks will be the beginning of June. And in and now June 5th will be on a Thursday. Thursday, June 5th, 2025 will release the Switch 2. I haven't been able to pre-order it at all because it's been out of stock every fucking time. It just pisses me off. So either I had to wait. So most likely I will not be able to get it for the rest of the year. I'll just have to ask for it. Just ask for it for Christmas and stuff. It's just the only way. So anyway, if you guys are watching, enjoy my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, should be updated, always because we job. I'll see you guys later for more you and I Precure episodes. Guys, Phoenix out. What's that habit?